How's it, guys? Day 41 change and let it stick. I'm Pieter Potgieter and this is my Change Mastery channel. Cool, guys. Today I'm going to talk about two things. Number one is, how is it going, Pieter, with that habit? Is it a habit yet? I'll give you guys the feedback. Second thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about briefly is the Real Success 2020 seminar that I went to this past weekend. So, without further ado, the habit. So, when I started off this habit, I do not prepare any type of speech and I just basically wing it as I go along. Reason being very simple. It's not complete and utter disrespect for anyone that's following this channel or pressing subscribe, hitting subscribe and like, or whatever the case might be. But it's mainly to make sure that I get comfortable in front of the camera so that I can talk to the camera like it's a normal person without stuttering and going hum and ha the whole time. Also, making sure that I can just pick up and feel like it's a must. It's something that's a must, that I have to pick up this camera now, and I'm just automatically going to pick it up and start chatting to the camera like it's a human being. So, am I there yet? Well, guys, I'll tell you right now, I'm much more comfortable behind the scenes, not behind the scenes. I've always been comfortable behind the scene. I'm much more comfortable in front of the camera right now. I can talk with a little bit more confidence. Still stumble over my words and like you can hear. But I must say it is feeling much more like a habit. However, I do feel that the habit do get threatened. If you understand what I'm saying, the habit gets threatened once my lifestyle becomes a little bit stressful. So as soon as my lifestyle started getting a little bit more stressful, it feels like this probably will be the first thing that I drop, because it's so new and it's not that deeply instilled yet. It feels like something that I'll put down. I won't make sure this happens. I won't make sure I make the video if I get under enough pressure. So let's have a look. I set up two challenges, and it's not two very easy challenges that I set up, and that will put a tremendous amount of extra pressure on me. Will I continue and will I crack? The only way you guys are going to find that out is by hitting subscribe. The second thing now that I want to talk about is Real Success 2020. But not so much about the entire event. I will give you guys a feedback of the entire event if you would like that. But I want to talk about the speaker that was there with the name of Pieter Paradigm, the success doctor, or the results doctor. Sorry, I've got his manual here in front of me. It's Pieter Paradigm, the results doctor. So Pieter Paradigm is 37 years old. He's Afrikaans. We're exactly the same age, and we come from very similar background. And I immediately, as he told his life story, started resonating with him. I have to tell you one thing. I do admire Pieter for his confidence, his guts, his high level of energy, and his never say die attitude. I don't know whether it's an 80s thing or an 80s baby thing, but if I go into war, I'll love to have Pieter on my side. And I must be honest, I don't think he's a quitter. He won't turn around and run once the pressure cooker really starts cooking and it really gets tough. Because personally, I felt he had a tough time out there at Real Success. And the pressure was on. It was tremendous pressure. And he just battled through. And Pieter, I've got so much respect for you. You're bloody awesome, man. You are really, really good. And the reason you really got stuck in my head. And tonight, when I picked up the seminar papers so that I can take off all the little gold nuggets that I took out of the seminar, I actually turned to the pages of where you are. And once again, your speech and everything came to mind. And I'm looking at this specific page and I'm quickly going to read this. What you speak after I am, what you believe after I am, will control your destiny and shape your life. What are you? And then Peter goes and he leaves a big space there. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. Now this is to create a belief structure. And this is actually a nice change habit to create, especially if you of low self-esteem, especially if you have been told a lot of times of no, money is evil, no, you have to give more than you take, no, you have to, if you've got all those limiting type of beliefs, it doesn't make you a bad person. But remember one thing, guys, confidence and taking care of yourself is the number one most important thing. You can't take care of anyone else if you don't take care of yourself. And before you don't believe that, you will never go into the systems and procedures and good habits to actually make the move that you secretly desire. So I believe this content, this simple exercise is worth gold. I'm definitely going to take this thing and I'm going to write down. I'm going to sit and I'm going to think, what do I want to be? What do I want to be? I am what? I am a billionaire. Write it down. If that's what you want to be, a billionaire, write it down. I am a good husband. I am a great father. I am successful in life. I am strong. I am sexy. And when I went sexy, I thought of you again, Peter Paradigm, because he actually stood up and he made this whole pose on the stage and went, I am sexy. I had such a good laugh. I think I missed a hell of a lot of his speech because he just cracked me up. He was really a good entertainer. Because I'm Afrikaans as well, I really understood what he was saying. So I think I lost track of what he was saying quite a bit because I was laughing that much. If I think about it again, I wish I could have controlled myself a little bit more. But I've got this extremely loud laugh, and when I start laughing, I really commit to it. And so I was giggling all the way, and trying to control this laugh. And you know what happens if you try to control a laugh? It's bloody uncontrollable. It's just because I had sourpusses sitting next to me. And now I'm trying to keep myself in because these guys are listening, and I'm catching his sense of humor like this, and now they just spiraled out of control. Anyway, Peter, one more thing that I really enjoyed of your speech is exactly what Robin Banks said at the end. Is that part where you stood up and you said, and I really want to thank somebody today. I want to thank one person today for where I find myself today. And that is myself. Fantastic, Peter. That just shows to you that you've got great confidence and a method that you freely gave away at Real Success Seminar, I believe is the key. And it's something beautiful, and if you exercise it every day, you can change yourself into a awesomely great, confident, whatever type of person as soon as you start believing in it yourself. Remember one thing that is extremely important. If you don't believe in yourself, guys, how can you expect anyone else to believe in you? Okay, it is not arrogance when you believe in yourself. It is confidence. And yes, everyone say there's a thin line, but fuck the line. Believe in yourself. Take control. And make shit work. And there we go, guys. Be great, stay awesome, and change